All right, welcome to the first video of hopefully many. Today is a rest and recovery day, a little bit of arms, and I want to talk about expectations, not from other people, but expectations about yourself. This weight is not working. Not used to the home weights. Haven't worked out here in a while. Cleaner. One of my parents must have cleaned this weight room. But yeah, I'd like to talk about expectations and the expectations that really come from others, but expectations we put on ourselves. You know, physically, how we look, how we understand things, just getting our shit together, right? We all feel like we have to figure it out, and lately I've really struggled with that because I went through a breakup earlier this year in February, and then I kind of just, the expectations piled up after that, right? I was already hard on myself. Like, I was putting in the work. I was trying to change how I look, right? But that really just kind of put me over the edge because I'm like, what do I do now? And I thought it was because I wasn't good enough. And so I put more expectations on myself. And in that time, dramatically, you could see it. My bench press went up by about 50 pounds. Just pretty proud of, I guess. My deadlift went up significantly. And my squat stayed the same because I didn't really squat. I need to work my legs more. But the expectations we put on ourselves sometimes are just unrealistic. You know, I'm almost 16, 15 right now. And no, I've been comparing myself to other kids online. Looking how big they are, how shredded they are. And I'm like, wow, why can't I look like that, you know? Have you seen David Lade at 15, 16, right? We compare ourselves to these unrealistic expectations, and I don't think he was on anything yet, but he for sure switched to something pretty close to that time. And as someone who barely cycled creatine till my mom got mad, and will probably stay natty forever, it's like comparing yourself, I don't know, when you have a 9-to-5, comparing yourself to somebody who's working for 6 figures almost. I can't think of a better analogy, but you get it. You're almost diminishing the work you're putting in, right? There's only so much you can do to look the best you can, but as long as you're putting in that work, right? I think it's okay to take some of those expectations off of yourself, and I really need to work on that. I think my own body struggles, my face, with my body, like everything, my personality. It's just, I need to figure out how to be my own dude sometimes, right? Not really care how people perceive me. That's what sucks though, because being a dude, there's only so much you can do, right? Can't really put on makeup and pretend to be pretty. My hair's a mess because I just shampooed it It's gonna be so bad watching it on video. Alright, sorry about that. I had to delete a bunch of stuff because my phone storage is full and I don't have a camera. But I think I was in the middle of my expectations talk. I don't know how much that first video got of it, but we'll just decide it's enough. Yeah. You gotta limit what you can do, man. I mean, not like that, but there's like only so much you can do. And if you take it too far, you're gonna end up getting hurt. Now, that hasn't happened to me yet, so I'm not speaking from personal experience, but there's some where they just take it too far. It's not good for them. And I think a lot of it comes from the fear of being a failure. You know, for dudes, right? If we're not strong, then we're weak. If we cry, then we're a pussy. And I think that, that sucks sometimes, because there's times where I want to cry and not be judged. There's like, I don't know if this has, yeah, it's stable. But, you just gotta be tough sometimes, even if you don't want to be. And it's really unfair, but it's just how the world works. I don't really know, I'm just kind of yapping right now. I'm a really bad conversationalist, so this is weird talking to a camera. But just don't burn yourself out. For a while I was getting burnt out on the gym. Still am kind of, but like it's getting a little bit better. Just those few months where I was completely, utterly devastated, to the point where my self-esteem, a lot of it was self-induced, because there's no reason for me to be that upset. It hurt, yeah, but I was a mess. I just destroyed my body physically. It was, I don't know, the progress I made from that week to now is more than I made at the beginning of the year. I like these mirrors. I haven't been down here in like a month, and my dad, I know he was doing work down here. I didn't know he did this much, which is crazy. And I'm being so dead-ass right now when I say this. Hold up. When I say this, that I'm so freaking scared, bro, for the summer, because I just don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. The gym, I have summer workouts, I have a vacation plan, which will be fun, but besides that, I don't have any plans to hang out with people. Just don't want another summer alone, I don't want to be alone again. That's how it goes every summer, Say with friends you're gonna make plans, and that just never happens. And I guess I hung out a little bit last summer with a few people, 2-3 times. That was the extent of it, really. Just don't want to be bored out of my fucking mind again. Sitting, really my whole summer day, this is gonna break, isn't it? I don't trust this. Using the wood. Yeah, but literally, last summer, all of my days really consisted of 6 a.m. to 11, 12 p.m. workouts. And then coming home, playing Minecraft, watching TV, working out again at like 5 or 6, eating and going to bed. I just don't want another summer like that. Routine is nice, but it can get so exhausting. I'm not doing much right now. Really, I'm not even supposed to be working out today. But, I did these, work on my shoulder stretch, And then these babies. Guess it's not really helping with anything, just a light, easy range of motion, get it stretched out before I eventually hit shoulders hard tomorrow. I think that's the plan, shoulders and chest. And I don't know, I might. Shoulders, chest. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that though, because I have like workout from 2:40 to 3:30. And I might work out 3:30 to 4:30. It depends on what time the softball game at my school is at, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, the boot on my foot. I get off on Thursday. It's Sunday today. Because I actually had stitches. I ended up stepping on a seashell over spring break, which is like a month and a half ago. But I didn't discover the seashell until I was like, wow, my foot's really hurting. And so we went into the doctor and they were like, yeah, there's a seashell stuck in your foot. We have to get her out. So I had surgery, snipped it out, or they sliced it out. And then I was good to go, but they had to stitch it up. The last 3 weeks has been pissing me off because no leg workouts, no track. It cut my track season in half. I was having a really good season. Guess it's freshman year, but still. Cut my track season in half. And now I get it off Thursday, which I'm super excited. I can do legs again, deadlift, to run. I've been running with them in my foot, but they're at the top right here. But yeah, it's gonna be really, really nice just to be able to run and do all that stuff again. I think I'm gonna do some pull-ups, a slow decline from my lower back. Hit back pretty hard on Thursday. It's still kind of giving me some problems. It's not as slow as I wanted. Yeah, can't wait to get the boot off. So, I think I'm pretty much done for today. Moral of the story, or I guess the lesson: don't set yourself up for failure. If you expect too much from yourself, then you're gonna burn yourself out. And that's something I need to take to heart too, because it's really hard for me not to expect perfection out of myself. So yeah, it's a video. Peace.